Let's talk about guides. The guides that we used on Mount Kilimanjaro were super professional. They were trained at taking care of altitude sickness, and they were doing a really good job of keeping an eye on us, keeping a pulse of the group, and very aware of what we needed as far as food, water, and any help along the way. On Kilimanjaro, we did medical checks, so every evening they would check our oxygen levels and our heart rate. And if we were below a certain number, then we weren't supposed to keep going, but we all wanted to keep going. So we would warm up our fingers to make sure that our oxygen levels were high enough to keep on hiking. They didn't really pay attention to what the numbers on the pulse oximeter, did I say that right? I don't know. They didn't pay attention to those numbers. They didn't really care about it. They cared more about how we were feeling and what they were seeing. In Peru, it was completely different. Every morning and every night, our guides would check our pulse and our oxygen, and then we had to fill out this little survey that was like, how are you feeling today? And write down any symptoms that we had or just how we were feeling. I liked filling out that piece of paper, and I liked that our guides knew how we were feeling in a way that was private and confidential without us even having to go up and tell them like, hey, I have diarrhea. But I also wonder if this paper was a cover your ass thing. And as someone who's been a guide for lots of years and been in the outdoor industry, I can't help but wonder if the piece of paper is, so if someone goes back and says, I was really, really sick, but the guides didn't take care of me, they have a piece of paper that's like, yeah, actually I did. I asked you how you were feeling. So it's just two different approaches to medical care. So Kilimanjaro was very hands-off, but we're watching. And Peru was very, fill out the form, let's talk about it. What do the numbers say? And then if you're sick, we're gonna hop on a call with our teledoc.